What's up, guys? Sam Gaze here, and we are back with another account review in IdleOn. Like always, we're just going to go through the whole account. Well, mostly depending on the person, but we're going to go through the whole account to the point of progression, check what can be improved, check what is better to do, etc. etc. Like always, we're going to go straight through the whole thing. So alchemy again. It's mostly about alchemy, we all know that, but alchemy, construction, summoning, etc. etc. If you guys like this video, thought it was informative, thought it was nice to know, and of course also interested in an account review, but that's later. But if you guys like the video, give a like. I would also appreciate a subscribe and join this Discord. We've made a Discord. I've made a Discord which started recently. I've also made a guild, Little Peeper, and Discord is also called Little Peepers to emphasize my username. So feel free to join and hit me up in the Discord if you also want to have an account review. But without any further ado, let's just go to the video. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another review. I'm not in the mood to stream IdleOn for a while. Doesn't matter, I'll probably stream something else soon. That's something different. Today we are going to review BUFFSTUFF again. Yes, again, the first person I had the privilege to review has come back with a question to check out how he's doing. Granted, there was some issues, but I'm not going to go into the technical details about that. Just going to check out how he's doing, what his position is at the moment, and what he can improve. Look at this IdleOn toolbox at the main page of the character. Damn, dude. You have been grinding. You really have. Not gonna lie, I can see you have all the... You have the OG Gamer trophy. When was your account made? Oh yeah, your account was made in 2020. You had a huge break, that's right. I completely forgot about it. You had the OG trophy, so you are an OG in my book. But you have done great, as I can see. You have unlocked the master classes, and you are making progress. I saw that you are in lab, and you are pushing Meech's Spears and Crab Cake. No idea why Crab Cake though. I assume you are farming Zows? Assuming. Maybe best to just check Apocalypses. You're working on chows. You haven't done wows yet, but you're working on chows. You apparently also you're working on super chows probably. Okay, interesting. Doing good. Very nice. I see bounty hunting is probably pushing for samurai guardians, but pretty good. They are all in lab. Why are they still in lab though? Is it because you are pushing divinity? I would honestly say that they all your characters actually had enough. Enough of lab, enough of divinity. I mean, you don't need to push lab anymore except if you're going for more stats on arcane cultists at the moment. But that's my take. I would really love to see to push all the skills to minimal 100, and with all skills I mean mining, chopping, fishing, trapping, and that's it. I would prefer to see the other ones too as well, but those are more time gated. Cooking, you need a lot of balloons. Trapping, you need to use your female for that, and it still takes a god awful long time. Breeding, it's just pain. I'm probably at 80 myself at the moment. And worship, you want to get to 120, but I can see you are trying to get that 120. Even your V-Man is almost there. But V-Man is not really realistic to get 120 alone for the God Shards set. So, but you also want to have everyone on 120 anyway for the God Shards gear. Doing pretty good. I would focus on getting everyone at 120. You're keeping up with the bags, so that's good. I would recommend after getting everyone to 100, try to get God Shard bags. I think I did mention that as well, but God Shard bags overall, except for material and food, because those are pretty painful. Just go Dread low, and I think Marble was the most realistic food one. Doing good, doing good. Ovals! Oh! I am pleased. I am pleased. Okay, I'm back. Back to the video. I suddenly had a call. I didn't expect a call, but I suddenly had a call, so I had to take a small itty bitty break. I was at your ovals. I am actually pretty pleased. I can see that you are keeping a certain way of doing stuff, like drop rate, skilling. Well, at least multi-kill, skilling, stats, drop chance. Okay, drop chance good, worship good. I would not recommend the troll ones. I would recommend Camelcraft more, but I can see that you're doing a certain setup on every character that is specialized in what they do. I would even maybe say try to go construction on Divination Nation. The only thing I would recommend is not to go for card drop chance, stat ovals, or multi-kill ovals. Seeing as these are base multi-kill, so these won't have a huge effect in terms of multi-kill. Card drop chance, V-Man has a huge amount of card drop. I am literally also just farming cards of World 5 with my V-Man instead of my ES AFK, because he has such a high card drop chance. Okay, my screen was flickering. He has a huge card drop chance. And what was the other one? And stat ovals. These aren't base stats, these are total stats, so those won't help you a lot. I think these are base stats. I think multi-kill is base multi-kill per tier when it's a hyper oval, but you need to spend some gems for that. I would recommend either mining, fishing. No, why is fishing on your arcane cultist? I noticed that now. Why is you probably switched these up by accident. You should probably switch these out by accident, and that's why fishing is on your arcane cultist. I would recommend the fishing on him. I would recommend drop rate actually on Fizwiz. Or chopping, but one of those two. And for Kralken Killer, I would just grab catching, honestly. But general, looks good, really good, nothing to complain about. Cards, decent lab. He has a lab set. Yeah, I can see. Oh, yep. Okay, I can see you have a fighting AFK set, a skilling AFK set, a drop rate set, skill efficiency set, dungeon sets, which honestly no one uses, but no crystal spawn chance set. That is interesting. Doing good, smart, very smart even, but I would prefer as well, especially on your DK and on your Burbo, especially on all of your characters basically, to also have a crystal spawn chance set. And if we look at what cards those are, I think if I have to go to it. Your Poop is 5-star, huge boost on crystal small spawn chance, and Demon Genie which is not that hard to 5-star with your V-Man. It really falls off, the card farm really falls off after World 5 resources and World 5 monsters. So if you can't, it's okay, just it needs some time. But on card wise, you're doing good. You're doing actually really good. You're keeping up. Most are 4-star, so you're doing good. Skills, as I said, try to get 100 on every character. Prayers, take on Titans, Balance of Pain, nice. Don't have Balance of Pain when you don't need it, but in most cases you need it at all times. Sir Grostugen, I have a bit of OC, so I would prefer to see them all at the same spot, but I can see why. I can see that your Mighty Moo is on Death Note and Open Portals. So, Fibers of Absence, this is a big one. You are ruining your damage to get a little bit of more Death Note and Open Portal kills. This is actually only good on mobs like Gmush when you have hit the tier cap, which is 52 if I remember correctly. You can't reach 52, and the moment you get there and you can put Fibers of Absence without lowering your tier counts, then it's good. If that is not a possibility, that is not possible for you, then it's best to keep Fibers of Absence off, as it can ruin your tiers, and which would in turn weaken your Balance of Pain by a lot. I mean, you need approximately 5 or 6 tiers to be better with Balance of Pain compared to Fibers of Absence, and this decreases your damage by almost 90%. So keep that in mind. But generally I can see that you have a certain idea of how and what. I would love to see Vacacious teach you on Fizz-Wiz and bounty hunting as well, when only when you're doing party dungeons, just to also complete your slab a little if you don't have those. But in general I can see it's fine. You have skill deal with on everyone. You have minded on those what are relevant, and Zerg Rushian on everyone that is AFKing. I would recommend though, because your Mighty Moo is... Wait, your Mighty Moo is active? You are actively farming chows on your Mighty Moo. I assume you are. If you are, stop that. If you are, stop that. You want to do everything in terms of AFK fighting with Mighty Moo and bounty hunting as much as possible to get those AFK resources for master classes. If you haven't unlocked them ASAP and then begin with AFK. Basically my Deathbringer is AFK. Can I show it actually? I can probably show it. I can probably very likely show it. Just do this. I am also farming charms because pristine charms are completely bugged out. With charms I mean gems. So let me empty this up. No, level 1 doesn't matter. As you can see, I'm also farming gold food with my DK right now, but my DB at the moment is farming wows. I still have to get 4 wows, so I'm doing pretty good in that regards. And with wows I also mean zows and chows, because I've done literally none of those. So I would expect the last areas to have them. But I'm farming wows and I only need to do 4 more areas, but they are my DB and my Windwalker is AFK at all times, though I do... No, that's wrong. I don't want you there. I made a mistake. You have to be here. You have to be here. I'm farming Ancient Goals with my Windwalker, and I'm farming Ceramic Spirits for wows on my DB, my Deathbringer, for the wows. These are just great for dragon statues and also to get Aether Moons. So when you have a master class which you can't push forward in its mechanic, go grind them AFK. And the best you can do is just farm vows, which you are doing, and on your Windwalker would be very likely G-Mush, Ancient Golems, or the Mushrooms. Though the Mushrooms are a bit lower on my priority to me, because those statues, those villager XP statues, are multiplicative. That is as far as I know, but the difference they make is not that huge. Anyway, back to your account. So I need to go to the right thingy. I'm doing this every day, by the way, guys. I stream every day. I know what I'm doing. Barely. Barely. Overall, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Doesn't need fibers of absence as well. Big brain time. I would not grab big brain time unless if you're actively pushing XP on samurais, but I think that is basically what you're planning to do. And yeah, Glitterbug. Glitterbug is good on Windwalker to spawn giant mobs, which in turn spawns crystal mobs, which you need to get medallions, but that doesn't mean that isn't the reason why your DB has it. Also, if you're going to put Glitterbug on him, it's best to remove Tekken of the Tides on all other characters so that you don't use your weekly giants for no reason. Yeah, I am sad to say that I got called again. I hope that this is the last time, that this won't be reoccurring, because this is happening a bit too many times at the moment, but let's just ignore that part for now. What I was saying is, I was looking at your V-Man and I saw Beefy for you, just slap it off. Sure, you get plus 98% damage, and V-Man basically has a lot of accuracy and a lot of total defense, but yeah, I don't think you need it that much. If you need the damage, put some golden kebabs. If you need the damage, yeah, you got bad options. Golden kebabs is the way to go. Talents. Let's see, your max level is 221. And you can book 199, so you are working on that. Well, wait, 240. I see no wait, I shouldn't look at stats. I assume your highest level is 240, which is nice. Needs some work, but it's nice. You have gotten everyone correct. At least I think correct, that except the diabolical headkit, which is before crack if I remember correctly, but you are working on getting crack at least on everyone, except for good old Monk E here. He has nothing. He has cheek scrubs and is just dedicated all on freaking lab. Give my boy some crack as well. It might be that you're just low on salts, but get my boy on freaking crack. And as I said earlier, get everyone to level 100 skilling. You can get them all on God Shard gear, which will help with drop rate and overall a lot of stats. And I can see that you have 48k golden kebabs on buff stuff, which is crazy. Put those on Loot in my boot and he will just fly in damage. Let me look at your gold food, by the way. You have grilled gold non-witches, just a little bit. Okay. XP pots, okay. Generally, when you're doing gold foods, I would say the most important ones is golden grilled chilled non-witch, golden dumplings, which you probably don't have that much of, golden kebabs, which gives a lot of total damage, and golden cake, which is a bit of a pain to get, I know, but those are basically my go-to for golden foods, and then it's situational. For example, if you're going minor mode, if you're going to fish, golden rift. If you're going DB mode, if you're going rave, golden rifts as well. If you're going pure AFK, yeah, golden dumplings, but I'm going to slide them on all my characters anyway, just to have them as a way to say. Golden ham helps a lot even, especially when trapping. Butter bar is completely useless eventually. Street, is that only 60? Wow, that's not a lot. And also golden nigiri is nice too if you're going to push XP. It's a small, it makes a small difference, but it is a difference. And golden ham is completely useless eventually, because when you put this in beanstalk, with 10k in beanstalk you already have instant sailing AFK at all times. So that is my recommendation. Gold food. For the rest, it looks pretty fine. The only thing I would say is put all your characters out of lab, for crying out loud. You don't need lab. You don't need lab anymore. You got to 2,100 total lab levels. So stop it. Stop it. If your divinity is higher than mine. Crazy. You got all 3. Okay, nice. I will check that later. You are working on myriads. Okay. You have maxed out every other crate, basically. Good, very good. Very good. Trapping? You're slacking on divination agent? You're slacking? Anvil? All speed, except for a few, but might need to reset this one, which is pretty easy nowadays. But all speed, nice. Nice. Yeah, you still have XP. I think I didn't mention this, and you probably just forgot to reset Fizwiz. But good, very good. If possible, try to max out the materials and upgrade ones, because you should be able to now max out on points achievable just from buying. Takes a while though. Keep in mind, it takes a while. Buff Stuff has a decent amount of statues. Do you have? Where the hell was statues? Oh, dashboard. Dashboard, right? Hi. You have not maxed Kachao, so don't deposit them Kachao statues. I probably don't need to tell you that, but don't deposit them Kachao statues. Try to get another 10k from the monolith quest giver, and then just Alex it, and then you can just deposit whenever. Keychains, you can just drop those. Actually, I didn't even check your keychains. Keychains. These keychains are a bit mediocre. My preferred ones are the -7, the -7 chain, time candy chain, the golden pickle chain, which you don't have, and also the relic chain, as long as it has double drop chance. For the rest, no, I wouldn't keep the other keychains. I mean, the donut one is, if I remember, pretty good, but only for pure luck. No, never mind. Ignore the donuts. Ignore the donuts. Inventory, let's see. Your Fizwiz has a lot of stuff on it. What's happening here? What's happening here? What? What? I might be missing something, or this is a bit outdated, but your Fizwiz has a God Chart caster. Why isn't he equipping it? Is it because you were getting stats, or and you have bomb gold pickle chains here? God, what is happening in your inventories? Wow, it's as if you're keeping everything. Your inventory is really hectic. Look at your Windwalker. You're keeping elemental ones, okay. Don't need that. For Tempest mode, it's generally recommended to have the damage rings or dust rings, nothing else. And I see you don't have one of each. You have attack speed and what was the other one? This one, critical damage. I wouldn't. Just pure anything which gives the most weapon power, and that is basically the base attack damage rings. Weapon power on mouse classes are exponential, in which that means that you get much more benefits the higher your weapon power even is. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Chips. Chalk. Okay. Why? It's probably just extra slapped on. I don't even... Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say we are really lacking on good chips nowadays. The rotations these days is pretty lackluster, but it's fine. I saw you have Shibu, so you don't need this actually. These are basically ones you want to keep doing, but the others I personally don't bother anymore with. Just to check, companions. Yeah, so you have Sheepy, so you don't need the big bubbles anymore. You only miss Rift Slug, which is painful. I mean, you also are missing Dude, but that's understandable. And after getting Rift Slug, just go to Funnel Spears. Try to get everyone until Samurai. Samurai is the biggest game changer in the whole set of Fallen Spirits. Let's see, show missing only, just in case. S. Need one more of that, great. Some extra space might be nice for you at this point. I would get one more weekly. Brimstone, I would max this as much as possible, and you are going for Zancog, so that means you're doing pretty good. I would max out Richelieu Kitchen first though. Cap as well, that's going good. You are working on it, which is pretty awesome. The teleport's not that much needed anymore. I haven't even put 1 point in this. Oh my gosh. I would max this. At least you probably... Colorants. I don't even know if you need it anymore actually. I think you can actually push these to max, so you would probably not even need them. You don't have all the bubbles though, so... But I don't think you get a high chance of unlocking more bubbles. Oh, you do. 1.5 per time, but you are at a point where you can just spam them. So you are at the point where this is more aesthetics. You got a few extra sample spaces, nice. These are basically useless ones. No one told you that you don't need it. No one told you that this is actually pretty useless. I have bought none of these, and I've never needed any of these. As well as this is also completely useless, honestly. Because spend these on fancier space. This is useful. This is useful because it's fancier slots. If it was more past E or storage, it would be a different case, but that isn't the case. It doesn't matter. How far are you in Grimoire? Ribcage Hoarding, which is very close to Villager Extract Secret. I mean, that means you have the plates, don't you? Crop Scientist, which is great. Okay. Wait, no. Is it lower? No, you are pretty far. Upgrade optimizer. Nice. Let's see. Your opals will take some time. Knockout. Sacrifice of harvest. Great home bug, nice. Oh wait, I'm blind. It was literally the last one. Yeah, you got him. So it was indeed a good moment to stop. Pampas. Let's see, let's check elemental. Luck factor is a huge one. You want to level this as well as soon as possible. You can basically ignore a lot of the other ones and get luck factor as first. And also the one that guarantees leveling up, which is not in the list, I think. Or you have not upgraded it. I don't see it. And wait, the guaranteed one is a big win, which also makes it that stone fail safe has become completely useless unless if gathering stones become a pain to do. But if you upgrade luck factor and get to all god shot, that will become much easier. Damage. I'm going to look more at account specific ones. Account specific bonuses, and also goes for arcane for Wooden Walk itself. Exalted Stamp is one you want to push as much as possible to get more Exalted Stamps, of course. These are Moon of Sneak. All the moons are really great for sneaking. Moon of Damage is extra. These are big W, but I think you are now stuck at the moment. I will wait. I mean, you can go lower, try to go lower for AFK rate, but by the time you get there, it's going to take so much more time. Yeah, Pristine Charm Collector, great. It's Lava Fix. Lava Fix. I've basically done none of them. I think you're a little more limited than, at least you're not as far as I am, which is understandable. I mean, I got Tentacle Eye basically almost max, but I stopped because it takes so long. I'm going to check specific things now. So Al, H. You can mega reset soon. You can mega reset even. Yeah, you can mega reset soon. You're keeping up. Nothing to say. You're trying to keep up. Though what? E28 feathers an hour, it would be much faster, I would think. I would think 13 should be easy for you. Stamps? A bit lackluster, not gonna lie. What is upgradable? Upgradable at previous reduction? What previous reduction? A stamp reducer? I mean, it's just small amounts. Try to get at least 10k stamps because you will get a guild stamp every day. It's pretty much needed eventually. I mean, for multi-tool stamp, now I'm going to check my multi-tool stamp and see how much I need. Also, don't laugh, my multi-tool stamp is not that high, I know, but I need only 147. Wait, I'm going to share it. Because I'm feeling stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. As you can see, my multi-tool stamp. Let me also fix the screen a little. I only need 147. That's of course with a reduction, but it's multi-tool stamp, so. Okay, that's a little lot. That's a bit too much. What the heck is that called? I think I had the cost reduction, the hydrogen active. That's a lot. That will take a while. A long while. I'll go back. Let's go back. Opera? Oh wait, because I minimized. Opera? What? Huh? Okay. Technical difficulties, I guess. Word 1, good. I'm not going to check the other ones. I think you have a general idea. Of course, unlock all the bubbles. These are pretty much stuff you won't be able to upgrade a lot early on, but eventually you get so many essences and so many farming resources that you can keep upgrading these, which I myself don't do for some reason. Got them to my own point, which I wanted to bring them. I wanted to bring them at minimal 1,000 levels because nice number. But of course, thresholds are important, and thresholds. Let's see, 35. Good. Good. Your Larry though. That Larry though, you have a Prisma, but you haven't upgraded your Larry. Get Larry to wait. Yeah, that's efficiency. Get Larry to 1,100. When you get that, you have a you are guaranteed for +3 with a chance for 4, which is great. And now I'm going to check my own just to check. You are guaranteed +2 with a chance for 3. Wait, no, it's 200 plus. There's a 231%. I have a guaranteed +3 with a chance for +4. My bad. And my Larry is at level 1112. So get at least to 1100. Let me check. Cauldrons, I've saw the cauldrons. I would like to see this maxed out so you basically done with it. Files, you are keeping up with files. And there are at least level 4. Nice. Sigils. Why? You spend a little bit too much time on sigils. Just a little. If I go to my own, just to give a view of how fast it can get, I got almost 400 sigil speed. And that's because I focus on getting my speed up. I got to 240 before beginning sigils, and then I focus on key pods, which increases by a lot due to my sailing being maxed. Arcade shop. Nice. Not nice. Would be great, but you don't have any balls. How should Kilroy? I believe Ireland's Kilroy. You're working on it, I think. You're working on it. Need some love, need some work, but you're working on it. Let me check islands just in case you have them all unlocked. Okay, Rue. You're working on it, nice. Would like to see it a bit higher, just a little tad bit more. Okay. Let me check your prints. You've listened. I can see you've listened. So you're doing great. I mean, no idea why there is this one here, but I can see those that through the figures. Refinery. Oh yeah, because you were away for so long that your Redux, you've probably only done Redux for a long time and just went on and off. Okay. You can use idle efficiency, you send me the data for it. I'm not going to check it because I trust. I am confident that I know what I'm talking about, and so not. If not, there are many other people that can correct me. But I'm confident enough to say when I'm saying right or when I'm right or not. But your dioxide synthesis is a bit too high. Just a bit too high. If you look at how much explosive salts you create per cycle, you make. Let's go per hourly, just for ease. You make 5.5k an hour, but an hour you need 31k an hour to keep up with dioxide. I'm so used for the list to be up to down that I'm looking incorrectly, my bad. Looks good. 11.2k, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Very close, but good. Other refine, other refine, other refine, other refine, other refine, other refine. Yeah, you can accept on the higher. You can accept to keep explosive salts on at the moment. Good. Your salts do much better than mine, man. Can you give me your salts? Give me your salts, please. Your boron is not maxed. You can get some extra points from this. Carbon wizard is not maxed. Nitrogen is not maxed. Fluoride is not maxed. Okay, interesting. The big ones aren't maxed yet. Particle issue. Okay, yeah. Equinox. Really quick. I can remember you have maxed out laboratory foods. Get the challenges. You really want to get to at least Equinox symbols, and these shouldn't be that difficult for you. Push it, please push it. Please push it. This one is a pain, I know, but it is not that hard. This one is a pain as well, but also not that hard. You just need PP pods and a few others. And that's already 2. Which means you only need to get green stacks as well. But the moment you get this one, then your account will soar. That Equinox symbol, that may not seem amazing, but it is your way to get above 400 talent points. I recently got to 400 talent points because Equinox symbols and something got broken. Buildings, real fast, real quick, looking good. Not looking good. Would it surprise you if I told you that my Anacolite is still at level 1? Mine is still at level 1 because I don't need this. The benefits you get from leveling it is basically none, and you need a lot of null assault. I would prefer for you to go back to your Anacollider. Max the Wizard Maximizer, that was what I was looking for. Max the Wizard Maximizer and start leveling your wizards up a bit more. Granted, they are level 70, but you can get them at max 110, something like that. Your shrines are doing great though. They're basically higher level than mine. Note. Get your DB to getting wows. Fire wows with your DB. You're ready. You are ready. You are ready for that. You're pretty ready. Decent. I think you can get higher. I think, but I know TD eventually is a complete pain. And you're keeping up with your worship charges. Nice. Prayers. Oh, max. Okay, nothing to say. Traps. Shiny farming. Good. Not interesting. Construction. This boy. Buff stuff and divination nation. You listened. You listened. You listened. I think you listened. I think you listened. Yeah, I have listened. Nice. There are some with build. There are some with build. But XP and you're doing the right. You're doing right. You're doing good. Smithy, you got most. Cattle crop is a big one. 5 level is a lot. 5 level doesn't seem a lot, but it is the total that is eventually important. So those 5 levels, a lot. How's your meals looking? You are averaging 70, 75. No, they are all single ladles. And I'm pretty sure turkey a la fang till... Oh, no, all of them. All of them can... You can upgrade all of them pretty gosh darn good. I work on pretzel. Pretzel. Where is pretzel? There. I would visit lab. I would visit cooking more often. I also wonder what. Okay, let's check that it's characters. No, probably an account. World 5, Divinity. All are on Goarud. Stop it. Put them all on Artist, please. All on Artist. Put them all on Artist. Go to Hole. You are at the point where you can do it, I assume. Also, put them all on Artist. Per map is a really bad choice because you literally need only one character on per map to get the complete benefit on all your whole account. Put everyone on Artist, and then here, put everyone on Harip. And what was the other one called? Put everyone in whole on Harip, and then on Omnifowl. And then whenever you do something specific, like going back to lab from Actus to Gorut, if you're going to push, you can go to Nobisect. Just literally put the specific ones that are meant for something specific per character. And I said per map is just needed on one character. Just use your ES skills to equip per map on a single character. I was at 4 actually. Breeding. You got till Dharma Mesa. Yeah, logically. Upgrades looking good. You got all the pets? You got all the pets, okay. Wait, you got all the pets? You got all the pets. Shinies? I would not do that. I would assume that you're basically done with Infant Star Sign, which is good. So the first thing you want to do actually is get faster shiny pet level up to at least 10 on all the shiny ones. One was Quenchy as well, I think. Yeah, Quenchy is one of them. Gmush is one of them, etc, etc. Get them to at least 10. 10 is not that difficult. It begins after that it becomes really difficult. You got probably at the you got to the last one. Top 25%, nice, nice. So you are close to you're basically end game, let's say, because now you're just optimizing your account. Quadruple. You don't have Fury Rail next. Ouch. Let's see both captains. Dude, your speed is basically enough to actually do 2-hour runs on the last island. Why don't you have everything solvered? Wow. Do you even have... No, you don't. You have Eldritch Captains. Why? How do you have Eldritch Captains and all these levels while not being on sovereign on every artifact? Get all your bows to sovereign. So focus on Jade Rock, then Dreamcatcher, then Gummy Orb. Just go through all the islands that you have sovereign and get them to sovereign. It will take you at most a week. And the chances are forever low, so RNG might screw you over and it becomes a month, but it would actually take you only a week to max it out. Divinity, nothing to say. Gambling, gaming. You are on red bits. You are on red bits. If you are on red bits, then it should be really easy for you to get 15 chemicals. Let me check your Kitsune. That's good. You can do this. Go to World 5. Go to the screen which is for gaming. If you do it through the quick ref in a different location or different world, it will use 3 ticks or more ticks to actually cycle. If you go up and personal to the screen, it will become much faster, and you can basically just spam sprinkler, claim all, sprinkler, claim all, sprinkler, claim all. I've noticed that even if you have 0 charges on sprinkler, for some reason it just procs a cycle. So just sprinkler, claim all till you get 50. When you got 50, you can just completely forget about it. And then just push for Isotope Discovery, which is closer than you think. The moment you get to billions of or trillions of bits, then this is much closer than you think. Because then you just need to go in front of the screen again and just keep claiming, and you'll be at 90 Q before you know it. I've understood that you are at Evertree. I would say don't focus that much on Evertree, Mother Load and Hive a lot, but Evertree is a complete mess, complete broken. If you put all your characters there for a day, it will zoom over level 100. Heck, I put my ES for an hour there and they just jumped to level 130. Almost close to my V-Man, which is crazy. I think that is all you've actually unlocked. I don't think you have unlocked Gambit yet. Yeah, you haven't unlocked Wisdom yet. Okay, but the general idea is, yeah, I can't say actually a lot. This can keep pushing. The temple is a big milestone, even though it takes so much time. I will admit that it will take you so much time. The XP rate isn't even that great, but the bonuses you can get from temple and engineer is crazy. Believe me, it's crazy. So just keep going. It will be fine. You will be doing good. But for now, focus on the well, the bell, the harp, the lamp, and the jars. And do justice, bravery, and wisdom whenever you can. I personally do it every week. It's a weekly activity for me now. If you can do it more often or willing to do it more often, just do it whenever you can. Of course, I know you don't have wisdom, but just to say. And when you're ready to focus more on the whole, try to farm a little bit of Grotto AFK, Temple AFK, and also try to get some AFK hours into Justice, Wisdom, and Bravery. Lately, I got recommended to get Bravery to the second last upgrade first, get Justice to the second last upgrade second, then get Wisdom to the second last, focus on Justice, get that to max, get back to Bravery, get that to max, and then Wisdom to the max one. And then when you don't want to stay in the temple because rank statues are pretty great, but if you don't want to stay in the temple, you can just drop them all into Bravery. Even though you haven't maxed, getting more hours will help you to get that beautiful Bravery bonus multis. Nice. But I have to admit, I'm still busy on that from the day I got access to the hole. So you are in for a long one. Just as how long sailing is, just as how long refinery is, this one is a doozy. Nothing to say, you're doing great. You got overgrowth, you got land wrecks. And you have a general idea of what to do. I think you are following the sheaf. The sheep, not the sheaf, the sheet. I have a feeling you're following the sheet. I would spend some time in this and keep pushing a little for more beads till a point that you can actually start focusing on day market, which I am doing now. But when you do that, then it's just skyrockets by like a lot. If you can do that a few times, then your farming will just become a complete mess and complete easy. I have no idea why you do mixed crops, but never mind that. So focus a bit more on beans. So push to the last one, while keeping the focus on. Oh wait, you don't have any of these leveled. You don't have any of these leveled. That's painful. Wow. Reset. Yeah. Do a bean reset. Do a bean reset and focus on these, because not only on this one. No. Focus. Get some points at this, and especially this. Because these boost all the other bonuses. When you have some decent amount of points in these, then your farming will just go crazy again. Okay, we're almost there, boys. We're almost there. You are at Mastery? Floor 10. Are you even in the Mastery? You're at Mastery 1. So you still have ways to go. But you have unlocked most things. Great. Seeing as how pristine charms are bugged, and seeing as you're pretty low level, low mastery, just keep pushing. Mastery 3 to close to Mastery 4. And hopefully by then lava should have been fixed pristine charms, hopefully. And if that's the case, then you can start farming pristine charms and gems. Just to do that, you want to go gold belt, meteorite, and just go through it. Also, after checking your set, what is happening here? What's happening here? No. Stop it. No. Get your characters back. Get beats. Get secret vills, which is floor 3 or 4 or something. And go beat, fill, 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 beat, fill. Double flowers. If you do that, then you will see that the floors you can push becomes much higher. Trust. Big trust. Also, you can just trash all these. I assume you're just pushing for the next floor, which is good, but I wouldn't do that if it takes longer than a day. And I would think that it's either 2,000 of million of 2,000 damage done, or it's for wealth. I don't know. Summoning, you got to saw it. You got endless summoning. You probably have it all, don't you? I don't need to say anything. You know what you're doing. This is what I mean. Beanstalk, if you can put Golden Hamsters 10k on the beanstalk, you will have sailing for all day. Every time you come back, you will claim sailing AFKs. Grilled cheese sandwich is big W's. Golden kebabs, golden cakes, golden dumplings. Those are actually the main ones to me. I would not focus on gold food yet. Focus it at the moment. The moment you're going to focus on statues. The moment you're going to focus on statues, you will get a lot of golden food as well, except for maybe golden bread and kebab, because you get the majority of those from Colosseum. You can try tickets, but the chance for them to drop is lower than, let's say, golden sandwich. Because for some reason Lava said that we won't give them equal chance but lower chances. No idea why. Your highest showdown is 15. I'm not able to say if you can go higher or not. But if you can go higher, good. If not, yeah, you're using your daily attempts, so I have nothing to say. I also see that you're also limited only to one daily attempt.